It's a jazzier chord, notice, and you can even add your 9 if you want to. That gives you a jazz chord. And that's just a general beat. That's nobody's song there. But that's a 9 chord. Or a 7 chord with a 9 added in there. Again, here it is. Okay? Or you can play it without the 9. You can just play it as a 7. So we got our major at 9. We got our inversion of it. Now keep in mind, you can also play that like this. It's the same chord up here, but I'm just playing it down here. Okay? You got your Quartal chord, which is B flat, E flat, and A flat. I taught you how to lead into your Quartal chord. And now we have your D flat 9 add 6. D flat 9 add 6. Now, most of the chords that I just showed you, these are going to be chords to begin your songs. Okay? Most songs start on the 1 chord. The 1 chord. Why the 1 chord? Because the 1 chord is the key that you're in. So if you're in the key of D flat, the 1 chord is D flat. If you're in the key of A flat, the 1 chord is A flat. If you're in the key of G flat, the 1 chord is G flat. Okay, so the 1 chord is just the key that you're in. That's why if you're singing hallelujah, the 1 chord is going to be your beginning chord. It doesn't matter what song. You could be singing roll, roll, roll your boat. And I know that's not worship, but roll, roll, roll your boat. And I'm not a singer, but I want you to get this concept. You could be singing Mary Had a Little Lamb. Mary had a little lamb. You know, so the 1 chord is the chord that you do what? What do you do with the 1 chord? You begin your songs with the 1 chord. So with that concept in mind, we can take literally any of the chords I've just shown you and we can apply them to a beginning of a song. Think of any song you can think of, any song. Like hallelujah. Hallelujah. You can play that chord. You can play that chord, though that chord sounds a little more jazzier. And I'll talk about where to use a chord like this later. And you got this chord, which I like the Quartal chord because it gives you that jazz flavor as well. It's not a major chord. Okay? Now, like I said, it's the D flat 9 add 6. And this particular chord is not a starting chord. I said all of that to say this. This is a secondary chord, and you'll learn this later when we transition from other tones of the scale to this tone. And the way